Shalom, shalom to the nation of Israel, shalom. Before we get started, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah Padash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Peace, blessings, salutations to the remnant, men, women, children. Shalom, right? It's your brother Shapar, right? So I seen this, man, and the first thing that came to me was I seen this article about this brother here, been in prison 47 years over a burglary. But this one came to mind. Deuteronomy chapter 28. Everything go back to these curses, man. Everything go back to these curses. Let's go Deuteronomy 28 and 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst and in nakedness and in want of all things. When you locked up, they got full control of you. You pretty much a slave, a legal slave, where they justify your enslavement or your imprisonment is justified on them treating you the way they treat you. And want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. You know, they used to have chains on your neck, around your neck, around your waist, around your arms, around your feet. You be shackled up in prison, right? 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from afar, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth, a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand, right? We speak in English right now, right? And here's the point though, 50. A nation of fierce consonants, which shall not regard the person of old, nor show favor to the young. Yeah, these guys, they do not care, man. They do not care, man. They do not care. Let's get it. Let's look at this. Read a little bit about this situation. A Baton Rouge judge on Thursday ordered longtime state prisoner Bobby Sneed released from prison. The second release order. The judge is telling the prison to release him, and the prison is like, no. Second release order the judge has issued in Sneed's lawsuit against Louisiana State. Louisiana's prison down there is rough. Angola, I think it is, or whatever that joint is down there that Master P, Brother C murder in, is rough. Louisiana State Parole Board in the past several weeks. Thursday's order from 19th Judicial District Court. And this is my other thing, man. They want to follow the laws and do what's right according to their legal system when they want to. But as soon as you tell them something they don't like, they say F the system. Police with these mandates, you know, they'll give you a speed ticket. Well, it's not me, it's the law. You know, it's my job to do this, and you know, I have to give you this ticket. But then when it come time for you to obey the laws, they don't want to. Same thing here. Follow a Wednesday court ruling in Sneed's favor from the Louisiana Supreme Court, finding the board acted illegally when it stripped Sneed's parole in May. See, so he's supposed to have been out since May. Let's see, I didn't really read too much into why he was in there that long though. Louisiana State Public Safety Corrections must release Sneed from the, and he was getting ready to get out. I read some on another article. He was getting ready to get out, and they rearrested him right at the door as they about to he's supposed to be getting out. They rearrested him. After an early federal suit was dismissed, Sneed filed a suit against the parole board in state court in October, arguing that he is being held in prison illegally. And he's still working. The suit followed an unusual series of events that began with the board's unanimous vote to grant his freedom last spring. then reversed that decision in what Sneed's lawyer contend was an illegal meeting 2 months later. Johnson had previously ordered Sneed released following a hearing in the case last month, but he delayed the release to provide time for lawyers representing the parole board. The parole board got lawyers too? Lawyers representing the parole board that asked the First Circuit Court of Appeals to review his decision. The First Circuit overturned the release order late last month and Sneed remained in prison. But Wednesday, the state Supreme Court overturned the First Circuit ruling. This shit don't make no sense, man. The basis for the decision was that when the parole board voted to strip his parole last May, he was already past his release date in the previous hearing. At the time, he was still being held in prison due to alleged drug use, an infraction that the prison disciplinary board eventually found meritless. See, they just jerking this guy around, man. Even so, because his original release date had passed, the justices ruled he was entitled to a full revocation hearing, which the parole board conducts when a parolee who has been released is accused of violating the terms of their parole. Parolees, he never got out. Parolees are allowed greater due process rights at a revocation hearing than at the rescission hearing the board conducted. And people still say we free. We not free. I'm trying to see what he actually went to jail for. He's 74 years old and has been locked up 50 years. But what did he go to jail for, though? And he didn't kill nobody, neither. It's not for murder. 50 years. Yo, this is a bunch of bullshit, man. This is a bunch of bullshit right here. This is a bunch of bullshit right here. This is a bunch of bullshit right here. The man in jail 50 years. No murder, no nothing. And the parole board and the prison system is fighting to keep him in jail. Let's keep getting it. Couple when we gonna get out of here. I just wanted to point this out, man. These curses is whooping our ass, man. These curses is whooping our ass. I'm going Isaiah 47:1. I'm gonna read 1, but the point is in 6. But I want to read 1 so I could tie it in later on. Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate, right? So this is talking about Babylon. I mean, the revised Roman Empire. Because Babylon was in the past. So America, or this system, or this revised Roman Empire is the daughter of Babylon. Is the daughter of the Chaldeans. Okay? If that makes sense. Isaiah, let's go 47:6. Let's go 47:6. This is back to the curses. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke. See? Okay. So let's keep getting it. Watch. We gonna tie it in. We gonna tie it in. We is gonna tie it in. 2 Chronicles 36:17. Let's get that. Now I only got a couple. Let's go. Yeah, okay. Therefore, he brought brought upon, 2 Chronicles 36 and 17. Therefore he brought upon them the king of the Chaldees, see, who slew their young children, who slew their young men with the sword, who was given the sword, Esau, Edom, Genesis 27 and 40, in the house of their sanctuary, and had no compassion upon young men and maiden, old man, or him that stooped for age. He gave them all unto his hand. See? So we was given into these people's hand by the Most High. Why? Because we went off. Because we went off. We broke the covenant. We broke the covenant. Let's get this one, then we gonna prove that. Let's go, Micah 2 and 10. Micah 2 and 10. Micah 2 and 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you even with the sword destruction. This is not our rest, man. We not gonna get no rest here, man. We not gonna get no rest here, man. We not gonna get no rest here, man. This man been in jail 50 years, man. People that done killed people done did less time than this guy. 50 years, man. Let's get this. Let's go back to Deuteronomy 28. Let's start at 1. Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy power will set thee on high above all nations on the earth. Who is he talking to? Let's get it. Deuteronomy 1 and 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel, nobody else, on this side of Jordan in the wilderness, in the plain over against the Red Sea, between Para and Tophel, and Laban, and Hezroth, and Dizhath. He was talking to Israel. So let's get back to it. So we read Deuteronomy 28. What would be, we would be set high, on high, if we Salaki, that the Most High will set thee on high above all nations of the earth, right? Now let's go down. Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy power, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee, right? Let's look at one of the curses. One of the curses is right here. Let's go right, it's 37. There you go, let's go 36. The Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there thou shalt serve other gods, wood and stone, and thou shalt become an astonishment. See? This is an astonishment right here. 50 years and gotta fight, beg, gotta do their little tricky ass court system and they little legal little fucking things to try to get out, right? This is an astonishment right here. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whether the Lord shall lead thee. See? So let's keep getting it. Let's keep getting it. Let's go Joshua. I think it's Joshua. It's lock here. Give me one sec. There you go. Joshua 23:15. Joshua 23 and 15. Therefore it shall come to pass that as all good things are come upon you, which the Lord your power promised you, so shall the Lord bring upon you all evil things, until he have destroyed you from off this good land which the Lord your power hath given you. When ye have transgressed the covenant of the, we just read, he just told us in Deuteronomy 28:1, when ye have transgressed the covenant of the Lord your power, which he commanded you, and have gone and served other gods, and bowed yourselves to them, then shall the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and ye shall perish quickly from off the good land which he have given unto you. That's why we back in Egypt begin with ships. Deuteronomy chapter 28:68. Because that's why we back here. Let's get it. Let's go Deuteronomy 12:9. Let's get there. Deuteronomy chapter 12:9. For ye are not as yet come to the rest. We just said that. Arise, this is not your rest. For ye are not as yet come to the rest, and to the inheritance which the Lord thy power giveth you. This is not our rest, man. This is not our rest, man. Let's get 1 Kings. Watch this one. 1 Kings 9:7. Right? Nine and 8. Yes, 1 Kings 9:6. Salaki. But if ye shall at all turn from following me, ye or your children, and will not keep my commandments and my statutes which I have set before you, but go and serve other gods and worship them, then will I cut off Israel out of the land which I have given them, and this house which I have hallowed for my name will I cast out of my sight, and Israel shall be a what? And Israel shall be a proverb and a byword among all people. And at this house which is high, everyone that passeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss, and they shall say, why hath the Lord done thus unto this land and to this house? See? This is why this is why he's in prison right now, man. These curses is not playing, man. And they shall answer, because they forsook their Lord their power, who brought forth their fathers out of the land of Egypt, and have taken hold upon other gods, and have worshipped them, and served them. Therefore hath the Lord brought upon them all this evil. See, this is why we dealing with what we dealing with. We got one more. Let's go back to 2 Chronicles 7:20. Let's get back. Second Chronicles 7. Let's start at 17. And as of thee, if thou wilt walk before me as David thy father walked, and do according to all that I have commanded thee, and shall observe my statutes and my judgments, then will I establish the throne of thy kingdom according as I have covenanted with David thy father, saying, there shall none fail thee a man to be ruler in Israel. But if ye turn away and forsake my statutes and my commandments, which I have set before you, and shall go and serve other gods and worship them, then will I pluck them up by the roots out of my land which I have given them, and this house which I have sanctified for my name will I cast out of my sight, and will make to be a what? And will make it to be a proverb and a byword among all nations. This is why we going through what we going through. And this house which is high shall be an astonishment to everyone that passeth by it, so that he shall say, why hath the Lord done this unto this land and unto this people? Wow, that look just like, that's read just like the other. We were just reading that. We just reading that. And it shall be answered, because they forsook the Lord their power of their fathers, which brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, and laid hold on other gods, and worshipped them, and served them. Therefore have he brought all this evil upon them. This is why we dealing with the stuff that we dealing with right now, man. This is why we dealing with this type of stuff, man. Because we went off, and the Most High is correcting us until we get right. And then once the elect is sealed, the 1/3 remnant and the elect is sealed, it's all of this gonna be fixed. Until then, man, we gonna suffer, man. Because this don't make no sense right here. 50 years in jail, and they fighting to keep them in jail over a fake drug test that was disputed or found not credible. So with that one, yo, we gonna say all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakah HaKwadash. Double honors to the elders, the apostles, the brothers, the men at Great Millstone that rule well, that taught me this truth. To the hopeful elect out there, scattered abroad, unlike unto a speckled bird, tabernacle of King David, 144,000 mighty men. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing, pushing, pushing. These lessons, these video epistles, it's hurting. It's hurting YouTube. It's hurting. It's cutting them. They getting more desperate, man. You can see it in their actions, man. Keep bringing this word out, man. To the remnant, men, women, children, remain spiritual out there. Kwam Yasharala and Abba Baba. Baraka Thumb, family. Shalom.